Go.
Go check out igsky.com if you're looking for some cheap FIFA 16 coins. Use Rossi for an 8% discount. Enjoy the video. Hello guys, Mr. Rossi1990 here, and it's going to be another one of them squad builders I've been doing at the moment. Basically, what I've been covering recently is the cheaper versions of Team of the Season cards. Now, this one's a little slightly bit different. It's actually a silver Team of the Season version of another Team of the Season card. And there's two types of players this guy feels like, and I'll explain why as I get to him. But first things first, if you can smash a like button, that'll be absolutely amazing. If you're new around here, don't be afraid to subscribe. And we'll get straight into the video and build the squad. We're actually rocking a 4-3-3-2 formation, which is the one with the CDM in the midfield. And I'm not going to lie to you, it actually played really well for me. I normally don't do too well with this formation. I feel like it's a little bit too defensive, if that makes sense for me, because I like to have basically instead of a CDM a cam, if I'm being honest, like the 4-3-3-4 variation. But I feel as if this worked best for this team, and it really did. We're going to start with the MLS for our goalkeeper. And it's actually going to be a hero card. Now, the majority of these are going to be silver players. There is actually going to be one player who is a bronze. So apart from that, they're all silver players. You'll see here, we're going to go into the MLS again, and we're going to use my main man, Bezler. And we're also going to use a guy down here called Ka. Now, the reason I'm using him will become quite clear in a second. But he's actually not a bad little player. Played 6 games for me. Don't be put off that he's a non-shiny. He's got good work rates for a centre-back, a low-high work rate. 67 pace is good. 68 defending is okay. A 79 physical is very impressive for the guy with a 69 rare card. Played 6 games for me, like I said, and he didn't do no wrong at all. The left back we're going to go for is actually going to be DeMarcus Beasley. You could have had Ashy there as well, but I like this guy. I don't know why. I paid 7.5k from a while back. I should have probably sold him by now. He probably goes for way less than that. But we move over here, and this is where we put in our only bronze of the episode. It's a guy from the Tipper League, I think it's called. That one. And it's this guy right here. Now, I went for him because he's pacey, but he's actually brilliant in-game. I was coming up against gold teams quite a lot, and he was marking the left winger to an absolute T. Absolute fantastic. Would recommend him to anybody. He cost me 3k because at the time I bought him, there's only 1 or 2 on the market, so that was quite annoying. But apart from that, he did the job. We're going to go into the middle now and use us. It's going to be back to silver team now. And we're actually going to use an inform here called Nord Cavelli or something like that. Really fun player. He's an inform. As you can see, 6 games, 5 assists. That's pretty decent for an standing midfield position. He did me a shift there. There was actually one player I wanted to use in this team, but we couldn't actually get him because as I was recording, he was extinct. I'm going to check in a second if he's still extinct. If not, then a little bit annoyed. But anyway, we're going to go into the Premier League to use our CDM, and it's going to be Alex Tete. Now, he's obviously from Norway, or is it Denmark? It's Norway. I get them confused all the time. And he links with Ka, he links with the guy over there, and he also obviously linked with some of the players over here. We're going to go for a silver centre mid. We're going to use Johnny Howson, the ex-Leeds player, now of Norwich, of course. He gets that link with Tete. I'm going to finish the Premier League side of things off now by using 2 very overpowered players, and Antonio, and we're also going to use Callum Wilson's silver card. Now, that's a very, very, very good team so far. We're going to put in one player who makes this team absolutely fantastic. And he's from the Tipper League, and it's this guy right here. Unfreaking believable. Just have a quick look at him and his stats. He's 6'1". Now, at the beginning of this episode, you'll probably see that I've labelled it the Team of the Season Di Maria silver version. But he actually almost feels more like a Bale, if I'm being totally honest. But Bale doesn't have a Team of the Season card, and that's a series we're doing. So it's also a cheap Bale, but he also does play similar to Di Maria for the stats on card. If you go on Foothead and you search similar stats and look at the players which come up, that's what I'm kind of basing it on a tad, but then you can take into consideration exactly what they are. But for a silver card, he's got very good stats. 90 pace, brilliant. 81 dribbling, 80 shooting, very, very good for a 74 rated card. Also 76 passing and 72 physical. All-round absolute joy. Cost me 220k. Again, not many on the market as I was recording this video. He played 6 games for me, scoring 8 goals. But also, I need to explain now, 3 of them games, I got a rage quit at 1-0. 1-0. Unbelievable. People were rage quitting all day for me. So he actually only played 3 games and probably scored the majority of them goals, because he may have been the scorer of the 1 goal on a few occasions. But he did score, I think, twice. He got a hat-trick, which is brilliant. He was a really fun card. I'm not going to lie to you. I would recommend going out and buy him. But the player I was looking for, he was from the Tipper League, and he's another Team of the Season card, and he's actually a fantastic player. Where is he? It's this guy here, this Jensen guy, and I was hoping that we could maybe put him in the midfield. Obviously, we would have had to change the team a little bit, because he's actually from Denmark, so we've had to go a different route than Norway, so we ended up going with him, which wasn't a bad replacement. But I'm just going to check if he's extinct still. He is still extinct. Very annoying, because I wanted to use him in the squad builder, but we can't actually get him. So if you do have one of them in your club, you may be able to get top dollar for him, depending on what his price range is. I'm not too sure. But I'm going to check the market for this guy over here as well and see what he's going for at the moment. So as you can see, still only 2 on the market. He's very expensive. Look, 225k or 250k. So I've got the cheapest one is technically, but I'd imagine he's not going to sell for that because he doesn't look like he's selling for there. But that is the team. We're going to go over to some clips I recorded earlier. I'm going to commentate over them, and we'll be right back. I'll see you in 2. Okay, so getting into the clips now, and as you can see, in the background, we do manage to score a lot of similar type of goals with the main man. And that's a nice smash to start things. I thought it was his first goal. It took me 7 minutes on my first game to score that one. And I was quite happy with that one because I wasn't playing too good at FIFA this day. And I put this team together after playing with another team, which I lost like 3 on the bounce. And I started winning games again. So that kind of tells you a story. I was coming up against all types of teams, to be honest. I was going into single matches. I was coming up against teams which are technically about the same rating as me. And then also I was coming up against a lot of goal teams, to be fair. And as you can see by the goals in the background, I was at the beginning playing at Tim quite a lot because I was liking him a lot. He was brilliant. He was weaving in and out of players. He's got an unbelievable left peg on him, as does Di Maria, as does Bale, as does a lot of right wingers, to be fair, in this game. But he's a very, very good option as a silver player. He is quite expensive. Look how easily he takes on that guy. Went for a tackle, just dodged it, and there's a tidy finish into the corner. He was an absolute joy. I'd recommend him to anybody, as I would this team. Not going to lie, sometimes I make teams that I wouldn't recommend, but this team I would totally go out and recommend. Look how easily he just walks around players. I mean, it's fun. It's fantastic to play with. It's so fun. It makes FIFA fun. Very happy with that goal because it won me the game in the 88th minute. As you can see, when I'm happy with a goal, I normally run over to the cameraman. Don't know why. That's just the way it is for me. And you can see a couple of happy players in the background. Then I think that's Wilson, Tete, and Antonio hugging him off. But it was a lot of fun. Like I said many times, the ball roll is a massive affection. Very effective, I should say, with him. And he does it very, very well. As you can see, I do it a lot. I ball roll a lot of it. He loses the ball then, but we do keep the ball alive. And that's his right foot. Decent finish. Quite happy with that one. I think he's got 4-star weak foot, which kind of suggests that he can use his right foot. But I've come down the line before when 4-star weak foot players can't use their weaker foot as well. But that's a class volley. Very happy with that, and picked out the back of the net quite nicely. But like I said at the start of the video, I had a lot of people rage quit against me with this team. I don't know if it was just I'm getting annoyed with how good the guy was or whatever, but as you can see, Wilson actually picks up the ball here and he managed to take on a few defenders and score a goal, which was actually a rare thing because we were scoring a lot of our goals with the right winger. Like I said, it was probably because I was passing to him, because I was having the most fun with him, as you see that guy rage quits there as we score that goal. But then a horrible mistake from his goalkeeper allows Helland, I think he scored it, and that's a really good finish yet again, because it's literally top corner. And I don't think if the goalkeeper was more on his line, he would save that. It's a phenomenal finish. It really, really is. Like I said, so much fun with this team. I would recommend it massively. If you don't have the coins, maybe try his regular card, because I still think he's a top-rated silver player. I think he's actually not gone up a rating, even though he's had his team of the season card. That happens a few times. And this is a goal from Antonio, but a crazy goal because it's a poor defensive goal on his behalf, but we do actually manage to nick a 45th minute cheese goal with Antonio there, who wasn't too good in this team, if I'm honest. Like I said, it may have been the fact that I was playing down the right a lot, but Antonio went missing quite a lot in this team, and maybe that was for whatever reason. But look how free he is all the time. Like I was saying the other day, who was it? Shabalala, who I used for a random hybrid, was never in the right place, whereas this guy is always in a good position. As you can see, I'm kind of messing around here. I keep getting the ball back off this guy. He can't seem to get it away, and Helland still got it. And eventually, he goes to score, and he still doesn't even score, and Wilson picks up. But that's a really good header from Wilson there. It's like a grind the net kind of Chicharito type finish there. But it was a really, really nice goal. As you can see, I was just playing with him because I was having so much fun. And like I said, it's a very OP card. He does feel exactly... He feels better than some goals. I'm not even gonna lie. As you can see, we get another chance here. Look at that. That's not even a roulette. But what even is that? I'm going to show you the replay on that in a second. It is unbelievable. You kind of stop and turn. It completely sells the defender. Look at this. See you later, mate. And then we just finish it in the corner. Brilliant goal. Very happy with that goal, as I was with a lot of these. As you can see, we pick up the ball here again with Tete. Plays it off. Horrible touch from Helland, but he keeps it alive. The ball ends up going to Wilson, who's actually playing, looks like right wing at this stage. That's a tidy finish from Wilson, who was a really good player in this team. The good thing about this guy, there is a lot of good players in the Tippeligaen. A lot of good players. So he's not exactly in a bad league. He's in a league where, you know, you might not like some of the links you have to get with him to make a good hybrid or a good team, but he's just a lot of fun. You can see we actually get another goal here again. Similar types of goals. You'll probably notice that as we go on. He's running at the defenders, absolutely skinning them, and he's finessing it into the corner. That's like 90% of his goals, I would say. We scored one smack with him. We hit the bar a few times with him as well, which I haven't put in the clips. They're all going to be goals. But look at this from TOTY, the beast. He takes on a few men, and he gets in the box and he finishes it really well. Really happy with that goal. I don't think TOTY is known for his goal scoring in particular, but he's my CDM and he was charging through. What were you doing there? Get a nosebleed, TOTY. But he charged through. Good finish. We're going to go into the final goal now, which is going to be with the main man. Really nice goal yet again. And as you can see, a couple of ball rolls, completely selling the men, picks out the top bins, and that's a glorious finish to end the episode. If you have enjoyed it, a like would be absolutely fantastic. If you're new around here, don't be afraid to subscribe in the comment section below. Let me know who you'd like me to do next. I'll catch you next time, and bye-bye. Boo!